Hello everyone, welcome to day 20th of January LeetCode Challenge, and today's question is valid parenthesis. In this question, you are given a string that consists of 6 possible characters, an opening brace of 3 types and a closing brace of 3 types. You need to check whether this string is balanced in nature or not. If it is balanced, then you return true. If it is unbalanced, you return false from it. Let's walk through a few examples quoted here. This is an opening brace, then comes a closing brace, looks balanced, return true. Then you have the combination of one op- curly bracket, one square bracket, and one round brackets, and all three are balanced. You return true. This is an unbalanced one because it doesn't match. Again, hence you return false, and other few more cases. So let's quickly walk through the algorithm that I have created for this. This is a pretty simple question, and I believe all of you should be able to do it by yourself. But if you have still some have confusion with respect to how to write this code, this is the way to go. So we're using stack as the question itself gives you a hint that you need to use stacks because in all such questions we usually go for the stack approach. How are we gonna do it? We'll create a stack of characters and we'll start with iterating over the string. So you got an opening round bracket, you added, you then again get an opening round bracket, you again add it. So this becomes this, and then you move to the third pointer. You check what is the peak element. The peak element is the opening bracket, and this is the closing bracket of similar type. You remove this element and you move ahead in the iteration. So you move ahead in the iteration, you get a curly bracket, you add it in the stack. You again move ahead in the iteration, again it's an opening bracket, you move ahead in the iteration, it's a opening bracket, because the peak elements are the opening brackets of different types. And then as soon as you see a closing bracket, you check the peak element. It is a peak element. Peak element matches with is of the same type as that of the current element. It matches. Since it matches, you just remove the peak element, and ignore this element. Move ahead. Then what you have is the closing round bracket. What is the peak element now? It's an opening round bracket. It matches. Remove this element. Move ahead. So what is the peak element? Peak element is the curly opening bracket. What is this? Curly round bracket. Uh, it matches. Again, remove it. Move ahead. Then you get uh, uh, this opening square bracket. Since it doesn't match, you add it in the stack. So all these elements are removed though, but I'll simply redraw it. So this is the current state, and now we get this. So we added this in the stack, and what we have next is the closing square bracket. It matches. Remove this, and then we have uh, closing round bracket. It matches. Remove this. In the end, we'll check that the stack is empty. If the stack is empty, it is a balanced string. If the stack is non-empty due to any case, it is an unbalanced string. Let's do let's write a similar kind of algorithm as what is how in the same manner as I iterated a string. So let's quickly code this up. What kind of stack do we need? Stack of character st new stack of character, and let's iterate over each character in the string present in the string to char array, and we'll see in case the stack is empty. If the stack is empty, I'll simply push the element into the stack. Because it is empty, we can't check against the peak element. Otherwise, let's extract the peak element. The peak element, let's call this top element, top character. And if my top char equals to a closing an opening round bracket, and my current element equals to a closing one, then I simply remove the topmost element from the stack. Otherwise, let's check for the other case. If my top character equals to a curly opening bracket, and my current element is the closing curly bracket, I'll remove. Else, if my opening character is square bracket and my current character is an ending bracket, I'll remove. Otherwise, like none of the cases of the balance types, I'll simply add it in the queue. Once added, and it will iterate, and we'll check return if stack is empty. If stack is empty, it is balanced. If it is not empty, it is unbalanced, not valid. And it's submitted. Accepted. The time complexity of this approach is order of n because you are iterating over the complete length of string, where n stands for the length of string. So in other words, length of string. And the space complexity is also similar because at max you will have as many characters in your stack as the length of string. So both of them are is equal to the same value, TC and LC, order of length of string. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it.